Hi there, welcome to another episode of this FIFA 18 Burnley career mode. We are now into November time and we start November with a very difficult away trip to Southampton in the Premier League. Chris Wood is the second top scorer, if you see it, as you just saw there in a little scorers montage with 7 goals. He's one behind Harry Kane. But this was going to be a tough test against Southampton, a real tough place to go to down on the south coast. Practically 30 miles away from France, but we're not actually in France. We are on the south coast of England for this game. The table reads very good for Burnley, top at the moment. Where are Southampton? They're in a very respectable 8th place, above the 2 Manchester clubs and Liverpool and Everton. So good season here for the Minnows as Burnley take on Southampton in a big game, and it was a tough game down at St Mary's. So there's Tom Heaton leading out the leading out Burnley's side as they take the field here at St Mary's. Kieran Trippier just behind him, and a good reception from all corners for the Southampton fans, partisan Southampton fans, and 2,500 Burnley fans who have made the arduous 600-mile round trip. But they are top of the league, and if they win here, it'll be a long trip worth it. Southampton line 8. This is the Southampton side, with Taylor in goal, which is a surprise because I thought Feister would have got in there. Payet held out, and Vanhano and Moreno are the back 4. Højbjerg and Ramiel are the 2 holders. Eduardo, Tadic and Buffal, Cuadrado I should say. Buffal is the midfield 3 and Gagliardini up front. As for Burnley, Tom Heaton, as you would have guessed, starts in goal. A back 4 predictably of Kieran Trippier, Ryan Shawcross, Ben Mee and Stephen Ward. Lennon, Cork, Defoe and Schürrle are the midfield quartet, and it's Ings and Wood, need I tell you, up front, and again Sam Vokes and Grenier and Henrik and Brady amongst the substitutes. So it's Burnley to get us underway. So Mary's ram jam packed for this game, not an empty seat, standing room only as we get underway, and already Burnley in those change shirts of light blue give the ball away. Southampton of course in their famous red and white colours. And here's Tadic in the early chance here, and Cuadrado's through, and a good save from Tom Heaton. And Southampton nearly making a blistery start from the kick-off here. Burnley giving the ball away cheaply, and then Cuadrado finishing off the shot. And Tom Heaton required to make a smart save. Well, what is the player to watch, as you can see there on the caption there for Burnley, but at the moment it's Gagliardini for Southampton, and Cuadrado has had one chance already, starting to blister down the right, and Burnley could be in trouble here. Good cut back, Tadic is there, Højbjerg, still Højbjerg, good play this, the Tadic might get the shot off, he does, and he's put it just wide. That was a really good effort there from Dusan Tadic, the Southampton captain. Struck it well with his left foot, but struck it about a couple of yards wide of the target. But the real problems here for the Clarets as they look to maintain a hold on top place in the Premier League, and Defoe gets it forward towards Wood. Chris Wood trying the shot, and the goalkeeper Stuart Turner having to turn that one behind. Wasn't an easy one. 16 minutes gone, and Chris Wood, who has 7 goals this season, makes him the second top scorer in the Premier League and Burnley's top scorer, almost close there to making it 8 league goals this season. Well, we're just halfway through the first half, and here's Tadic on the break for Southampton. Right hand side here. Still Dusan Tadic, infield to Højbjerg. And again Tadic getting a 1-2. Cuadrado, good save from Tom Heaton. He used his legs and then managed to grab it at the second attempt. That was really positive goalkeeping by the England international. And here's Schürrle now trying to break out for Burnley at the other end. Cork in a bit of space. Still Jack Cork, former Southampton man of course. Still Cork, going all the way. Jack Cork over the bar. Cork again. Defoe. Good play. Schürrle, goal for Burnley. 1-0 they lead. And it's the German Andre Schürrle with just over 10 minutes to go to half time. Lovely weighted ball, and Schürrle just getting there before the defender could. And in the end it was enough to beat Stuart Taylor in the goal and give Burnley the lead. Chum Stutzy, my alter ego, knows that's a big goal, and the German grabs his 2nd goal of the season. Romeo to Gabbiadini. Back to Romeo once again. Gabbiadini continues to run. He's got one in the middle. Tadic! Oh, he's blazed it over. In a very good shooting position. He was practically one-on-one, 1v1 with Tom Heaton here. And he's blazed it not just high, but wide as well. What a miss from Tadic. Good ball to Danny Ings. Last couple of minutes. It's Danny Ings for Burnley. And the chip back towards Wood. And he's... Oh, what another wasted opportunity. Chris Wood heading over the crossbar. But here's the goal again from Schürrle. But 2 chances within in the first half, really. I think it did get a deflection, but even so, Wood and Tadic at both ends now have missed glaring opportunities for both Southampton and Burnley respectively. Here's Schürrle with the corner towards Danny Ings. Good save by Taylor. Great save by Stuart Taylor. Payet. Tadic. Southampton's passing percentage is 88%, but there's still no breakthrough. But here's Gabbiadini. And a good ball towards Buffon. He's somehow missed it. And there goes the half-time whistle. So Buffon has missed a glorious opportunity. That's 3 chances that both Southampton and Burnley have squandered to score more goals. But the goal that matters comes from Andre Schürrle's foot. And his goal separates the 2 teams. The goal coming after 35 minutes. Half-time, it's Southampton 0, Burnley 1. So away we go again in the second half. Andre Schürrle's 35th minute goal, the difference between these 2 sides. Højbjerg now with a first touch on either side and made a substitution incidentally. Here's Gabbiadini. Moves in out this time. And here's Romeo. Or rather Danny Ings, I should say. Away from Romeo. Here's Lennon. Still going, Lennon. Oh, you could have the freedom here of the stadium here. It's Aaron Lennon for Burnley. Oh, what a save by Taylor. And hooked away to safety there by Southampton. But a rippling run there by Aaron Lennon there. Rolling back the years when he was a youngster going through the academy, coming through the ranks at Leeds United. And he really turned back the clock there with a lovely rippling run. But here's Gabbiadini at the other end here. Still Gabbiadini. One waits in the centre. Cuadrado is there. It's Cuadrado. Deflection and a great save by Tom Heaton. He got a wicked deflection. He may have come off his own man. But still, Tom Heaton needed to get across and save it. Meanwhile, Buffon comes off and the excited Nathan Redmond now comes on. Romeo to Tadic. To Højbjerg. Gabbiadini. Good play. It's Tadic. And he scored. And Dusan Tadic has made it 1-1. Southampton are back in this game. Harsh on Burnley because they really have worked socks off. But in the end, a goal was coming for Southampton. They have puffed and puffed a bit against that Burnley defence without any success until now. And the captain, who missed a glaring opportunity in the first half when well positioned to make it 1 each at the end of the first half, has threaded the ball through Tom Heaton's legs, and the St Mary's is now jumping and shaking. They're back in this game. It's Southampton 1, it's Burnley 1, and it's Tadic's second goal of the season. Gabbiadini, and it's all of a sudden it's switched Southampton's way. Cuadrado to Gabbiadini. Oh, he's through. Gabbiadini. Oh, it was nearly 2 on the other lane into the Saints. Gabbiadini smashed this one well, but just missed by an inch or 2 there. And Southampton could have been in front, and that would have been catastrophic for Burnley. Here's short cross to Trippier. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be some last 15 minutes now. Here's Lennon. It's Aaron Lennon now. He's got one in the middle if he can get there. And he's towards Wood, and the goalkeeper fisting it out. Southampton very close to conceding another one. Schürrle playing it in there. Here's Ings on the turn. The goalkeeper palms it away or punches it away. Taylor gets it out and just about finds Redmond. Now Ward-Prowse. Now Gabbiadini. Redmond on the overlap. And then gives it straight away. Romeo now. Burnley have got to be defensively very much away here. Ward-Prowse. And it's still James Ward-Prowse. Good save by Tom Heaton. And Burnley smuggle it away. Here's Lennon. 4 minutes left. Still Aaron Lennon going all the way. Still another great rippling run from Lennon. And a beautiful switch of play. Ings scores! Brilliantly taken by Danny Ings, but a word or two about the wonderful switch of play after a rippling run here by Aaron Lennon. Just switched it beautifully. A perfectly weighted ball. And in came Danny Ings to smash it past the goalkeeper Taylor. And Burnley now could snatch victory here down on the south coast. It's been a 600-mile round trip. It's been a long trip, but I think it's been a worthwhile trip now if they can hang on. The last minute of normal time, and Danny Ings has done it. 2-1 to Burnley. And that could practically be that as far as Southampton are concerned, unless they can score in whatever little stoppage time that remains. We're now into the stoppage time, which is 3 minutes. Cuadrado. Still Cuadrado. Still Cuadrado. And a good tackle there by Ben Mee, away by Ward. What a barnstorming finish to this game it has been. We're giving away here. Moreno towards Virgil van Dijk, who's gone forward. Now he's out of position, but it didn't matter because the referee has seen enough and blows for full time. And a magnificent performance there. Both Southampton and Burnley getting as good as they got. Burnley took the lead after 35 minutes from Andre Schürrle. Then Southampton equalised to make it 1-1. But then Danny Ings with the winning goal in the last minute of normal time has given Burnley a last gasp victory and keeps them top of the pile in the Premier League. The full-time score at St Mary's, Southampton 1, Burnley 2, and Burnley will stay top of the Premier League. Well, amazing scenes there, terrific performance there from Burnley. 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League, unbelievable achievement. Spurs in second place, Southampton in 10th place. They've dropped a couple of places from earlier on, so that won't affect them too much. They're still way above the relegation zone. They're still above Manchester City, but United and Leicester now have got above them. But they are above Man City and Liverpool, and Everton in the bottom three there, and Newcastle propping up the rest. So not looking good for Watford, Everton or Newcastle right now. Palace and Roy Hodgson just outside that. Birmingham, Brighton and Huddersfield making game attempts to stay out that bottom three. I think it'll be a long haul season for all three promoted teams at the moment. No such problems for Burnley. 26 points from 11 games. Just another 14 to maintain Premier League football next season. If we keep playing the way we are, gonna be no sweat. I can tell you that now. But it's been a wonderful occasion. We will be back with another trip down to the south coast, and we've got to play Bournemouth in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Uruguay offered us a job, and we decided not to take it because I'm not in the premise of taking on international jobs. But we are playing Bournemouth next up in the career, Swansea next up in the career mode. Hope to see you then. Another home game. Till then, from me, JB, take care, and we'll see you soon. Take care, and we'll see you very shortly for the Swansea game. Bye bye.